I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. A shootout just minutes from Woodlawn Lake Park ends with 2 men in the hospital. San Antonio police say around 9:30 Wednesday night, they found a man shot in the shoulder on Leal Street, not far from I-10. Police say the man told him someone drove by and shot him, so he shot back at that person. The shooter took off and the man was taken to the hospital. Then 20 minutes later, just a mile up the road, police say the initial shooter called 911 reporting he had been shot. Officers say he was detained at the scene and was taken to the hospital. Police are still investigating and it is unclear what charges both men could face. A San Antonio police officer on his way to an accident scene ends up crashing his unit. Police say the officer and a SUV crashed near I-35 in New Braunfels Wednesday morning. Police told KENS 5 the drivers did not see each other before crashing, but they still need to review footage to see who was at fault. A candlelight vigil is being held today for a pregnant 18-year-old and her unborn baby found dead earlier this week. Savannah Soto was reported missing after she did not show up to the hospital for her appointment to give birth. Days later on Tuesday, she and her boyfriend Matthew Guerra were found dead in a car outside a medical center apartment complex. Savannah's mom told KENS 5 they were shot once in the head. Savannah was in the front seat with a car seat on top of her and her boyfriend was laid out in the back seat.
I hope they pay for whatever they did to my daughter. I hope what is coming to them, they get. Because they took an innocent girl that was gonna be a mommy. They just took her life for nothing.
The vigil in Savannah's memory will be held today at Kenwood Park. Meanwhile, the family of Savannah's boyfriend, Matthew Guerra, is also speaking out. Savannah's family told KENS 5 they suspect Matthew was involved with illegal activity. However, his parents, who acknowledged their son's criminal past, told us they do not believe Matthew would hurt his girlfriend and their baby.
They were inseparable. Was it the perfect relationship? No, but she definitely was not a prisoner there. Her and Matthew were both overjoyed and couldn't wait for the Fabian's arrival.
You know, because everything just looks not right. And we just want to get to the bottom of it and see, you know, why were they found like that? Who do they think did it? Why were they there for all those days and no one ever saw them? We just want answers.
On Wednesday, police confirmed this is now a capital murder case, but still no word on a suspect. Now, Savannah's family has also created a GoFundMe page for Savannah and the baby they named Fabian. They're hoping to raise $20,000 to cover funeral expenses. If you would like to help, a link to the GoFundMe will be posted on KENS5.com. A crime alert today. San Antonio police asking for your help tracking down a man involved in a robbery last month. On November 30th, police say the suspect walked into a Mr. Express on West Military. Police say he showed a gun to the cashier and demanded money before taking off. It's not clear, though, how much he took. If you know who this guy is, call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP. Thousands of migrants making their way to San Antonio are struggling to stay warm as cold weather hits and temperatures drop. The city's Migrant Resource Center is overwhelmed. The Catholic Charities run facility is working to help as many migrants as possible, but not everyone is able to secure shelter. Several locals are now stepping in to help provide jackets, blankets, and other supplies to warm families who are stuck outside.
It's food. Socks was a big one that they were requesting. I think that we can do better as a city. We can come together with the churches and the organizations like LULAC that are willing to help.
Catholic Charities was not able to give KENS 5 an interview. We did send them a list of questions and we're still waiting for a response. It looks like tech giant Apple can continue selling 2 of its newest smartwatches, at least for now. This after a U.S. appeals court paused a ban on the Series 9 and Ultra 2 watches until January 10th. That's when U.S. Customs is set to determine if the redesigned watches infringe on a medical device maker's patents. In October, the U.S. International Trade Commission ruled Apple illegally used blood oxygen technology for the new watches. $760 million could be yours. That, of course, is if you end up winning the lotto. The Powerball jackpot grew overnight after no one won, but check your ticket anyway. 2 people here in Texas won $2 million for matching 5 numbers and the Power Play Ball. The next drawing is this Saturday. For today's forecast, Paul Morales.
All right, it's a beautiful day. Going to be a beautiful one. Kind of cool. High 63, lots of sunshine. Of course, once the sun goes down, it will cool off.
That's KENS 5 News Now. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Sarah Fergani.